we're up here near a place I've looked before, but we're gonna head the other way down the beach today. See what we could run into. I've been up here before and surface hunted, but never really found anything. But you always gotta go back and retry places because sometimes they're sanded in or mudded in, and there's been a good rain today, washed plenty of stuff off, and it didn't raise the river level, so it should be a good day for hunting. So we're gonna see what we can get into when we get in here. Good deer right there. It almost ran up onto me. What do you say, deer? Oh, there it goes. Well, there she goes. Starting to get a little cold for these fellas, but he's trying to find him a place to get out of the cold weather. You only got about a week or so left, bub, and it's going to be a little too cold for you. We will just move him a foot or two. He's a little one, right out of the trail. All right, we'll see you later. Yeah, we're down here. We're going to see what we can get into. Found a couple okay looking spots already. If we don't find anything good here, we'll walk back the other way where I found a few things. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. Found a gun case. Too bad nothing was in it. That would have been awesome. It's laying right in there. I'd take it with me, but the hinges on it are kind of rusted out. It works fine, but they're going to break, and I don't have any pins to put in there to replace them. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, I haven't had much luck yet, even finding a piece of flint, but here's a bottle here. Usually when you pick these up, it's just the bottoms and they come right out, but this one's having a hard time. So I think I might have me a whole bottle here. I don't know if it's something modern or not, but we're gonna pull it up very carefully and figure it out. Little smearing off. No artifacts so far, but I did find a little solar light. Hey, it works. Cool. That's one of those nice ones you put on the dock. It's kind of heavy. I'll take that with us. Get a little trash off a river. We'll actually use that for something. I could put that on my shed or something like that. Pretty cool. Found a Remington 12 gauge shell. Had never been shot. All right, I was walking and I found this piece here. It's been napped on, but we haven't found too much else today. River looks nice though. It's a good day to be out here. You can't always find something every day. There's lots of days we goose egg, but we're gonna go at it again. We're gonna try to go down on one of my better spots on the river and see how we do back towards town. All right, we got us a blue heron. I've never gotten this close to one. He let me sneak up on him. Make a weird, deep croaking noise when they start flying. He's only about 30 yards in front of me. Even flying off. 40 feet from him now. I've never had one let me get this close before. He's gonna take off. Wow. This is cool. I'm 20 feet away. Look at him go. Boy, that is awesome. Hear him? What's that deep croak they make when they take off? That's amazing right there. I've never been that close to one before. That was really cool. We got another little place here we're gonna look. saw this place the other day while I was en route. Figured it wouldn't be a bad place to come check out. All right, so we're looking on this sandbar. We ain't found much, a couple pieces of rock. I think that rock might have been worked on, that one in the back. We haven't found too much yet. We're taking it slow. This is a good spot right here to be looking. Giant sandbars in this river. Well, Douglas found him a little baby bottle. It's missing its bottom. That'd been a neat little thing if it was whole. We got an old base to a train bridge right there above us. Don't know how long ago it was taken out. I noticed the right-of-way earlier when we were coming up through on the highway. I don't see it on the other side though. It's either further back or they took it out. It kind of does look like a wasp nest. Some kind of fossil, I think. Shake all the sand out of it. That or some weird concretion.
I'm gonna keep it.
Pretty cool. We better find something good now. I was crossing right there and it's just deep enough it went over top of my boots. So I'm about to draw these old boys out when we get home, but we got another sandbar to look in real quick. Bub couldn't make it over. He's over there hanging out still. So we're gonna see what we can find in here real quick. All right, we haven't found any artifacts yet. Douglas found a fossil. I found some type of weird concretion. That's really neat looking. I don't think it's an artifact. That kind of divots in. It could have been like a small paintball. I doubt it's way too small. It looks natural. I found a piece there. It might have been chipped on. He found that fossil too. That's a big mussel there. About the size of my hand. Take a look at this fancy car we found down in Ellenboro. It's called the Skybolt. Looks like a torpedo and it has a little propeller on the front. I bet she makes turns like a semi though. That thing is long. That's pretty cool. I thought I'd show everybody. Now, all right, I was driving out on my route and I pulled over to do some paperwork. That little sandbar right there in the top left of the screen, I saw a bottle. I don't know how old it is or not, but some Coke bottle, and it's whole. And then I even found me a top to a mason jar there. So those are some pretty cool finds. I just saw that right out of the corner of my eye. Jumped out and grabbed it. Pretty awesome. Here is a relic of a bygone era. There's an old oil derrick there. It's all grown over now, but that was the heart and soul of industry in West Virginia for the longest time. A lot of people don't know it, but the first oil well ever was in West Virginia. They claim there's one up in Pennsylvania, but the one down here in Wirt County was actually operating before it. So we're kind of the birthplace of pretty much modern everything. Kayaks, all kinds of stuff are made out of petroleum products. That all started right here in the good old Mountain State. I just wanted to get a film of this because I was given a point by my great uncle who also arrowhead hunts. And it came out of this little area right here somewhere. He didn't specify where exactly, he just kind of described the area in general, and I have no clue where. But the Hughes River, it's a real good spot for arrowhead hunting. But I wanted to give you a general view of the area. And here later in the video, we're gonna show you what he gave us. So we'll check that out in a little bit. All right, these are the things I've found the last few days. I found a piece of flint that had weird beveling to it there. I don't know if that's anything or not. It looked like it might have been worked a little bit though. Found some neat fossils. I find these ones at the river. I've never found one like that before. We found those in the Hawking River. That's nothing, but it was a neat little concretion I thought I'd share. These, I don't know what they are. I thought they were hematite, because I've never found hematite. I know what it looks like, and I told the boy I wasn't 100% sure that it was, but we taken and asked a few people. But my uncle, he actually showed me a few pieces of hematite. He actually had some faceted hematite that he'd found down at the Ohio River. And this obviously isn't it. I don't know what it is. It's kind of light, but it's real shiny. And it feels kind of like a rock, but kind of metallic. There's lines on that one. There was a bunch of it at the river. I don't know if it's like iron ore or what it is, but little tiny bottle there. It's nothing. I actually didn't mean to bring it home. I think I accidentally stuck it in my pocket that day. But earlier in the day today, I found that Coke bottle. I think it's a Coke bottle. It's some type of old pop bottle. I found it in a creek out in Calhoun County. I pulled over to do paperwork, and it was just to the left of me, about 10 feet down in the creek. There was a mason jar lid with it. And I actually gave that mason jar lid to my uncle because this weekend and earlier today when I saw him, I actually was gifted a couple nice things from my uncle that I wanted to show everybody. The first one he gave me on Saturday at our family reunion is that dovetail point there. He told me he'd found it out around the Ritchie County line. Well, a little into Ritchie County a ways, actually, on Route 47. And that's that area I showed you guys earlier in the video. But he's getting out of it. He's been kind enough since I've been getting into it. Share some of his spots, and this weekend he decided he wanted to share some of his artifacts with me. I actually stopped and saw him today, and the reason I gave him that mason jar lid was because I felt like I cheated him a little, because he gave me another piece, and this one was really cool. I couldn't leave him empty-handed. This is a trade pipe. Basically, the settlers would trade these with the natives. I'm not sure what all they'd get for them, beads and other artifacts. But I just thought that was really cool. He gave that to me. That's going in with my finds. These two here, they're going in the case. That's a special kind of artifact there. It's real neat when you find your own, but it's really cool when you got somebody that's family and they share the stuff that they find. And I know the stories behind them too, and it makes it that much cooler. So, pretty cool. We didn't really find anything on our own this week, but we got some awesome stuff to add to the collection, and that makes for a good story. I appreciate everybody watching.